Yo, welcome back to my platforms. My name is Anati, aka Anati Punditry Podcast, and it's World Cup time, man. Game one of the first game has been played in Mexico. The opening game was against Mexico versus South Africa, and it has a lot of talking points. The game started very well, and less than 9 minutes, or on the ninth minute, there is a guy called Sithole. I think he's a South African. I think he plays for Mamelodi Sundowns, this guy, if I'm not wrong. So he gives the ball. I don't know what he was thinking. He gives out the ball, and then they get punished. So this guy, like, to be honest, he really had it a tough game today. I can't say much about it, because remember, he gives the ball out at exactly 9th minute, the ball goes to an opponent, a Mexican player, then squeeze it, and he squeezed it through the legs of Williams, and it's a goal in 9th minute. Then 49th minute, this guy goes and does the most stupidest thing a player can ever do. Okay, someone has obstructed you. What are you supposed to do? Go on the ground, because the game has the referee. You don't get into your feelings, because that's what exactly happens. He gets into his feelings, and then he goes on to throw a hand in the face of the defender. Although he was the one being obstructed, he could have just taken advantage of going down, but he goes on now, and see what he caused his team to go through. Even if they were already 1-0 down, but they were still in the range of making a comeback. It was not gone. It was not down. It was not like done completely. They still had an opportunity to come back, but again, he chooses violence. Then the referee waves it off. But VR has something, doesn't act like that. They call the referee to the monitor. He goes on, he checks, and he finds out, yeah, it's true. The guy, that one is a violent contact. It was a violent contact. You don't act like that. Exactly when you're trying to do, you're working on, like, on a football game. I mean, you're on a football game, then someone crosses you. You don't go on to lay hands on him. The only thing you can do, it's a foul to you. But the moment you go on, it means you're overseeing the referee's decision at the moment. So you have to do your own, you have to make your own decision, or you have to penalize the player on your own. It doesn't work like that. There's rules to this game. Players do things, sometimes you sit down and wonder, what was going on your mind when you're doing this? I know the frustration, yes, but you are not just a normal player. You are just not a normal player. That is the biggest stage ever for you to go and come up with such shenanigan. Sithole, you are the reason South Africa got whipped. So South Africans should blame you. But as Africans, it was a complete hate watch. Because you guys decided to do things that maybe, I don't know what's happening with you, but I don't think that's the way Africans we are supposed to go, or we are supposed to do. But it is what it is. Yeah, for us it was a hate watch, and it's completely successful, and we are happy. So again, Mexico created a lot of chances. They created a lot of chances, and kudos to the South African goalkeeper Williams. He kept them in the game. He kept for the first, let's say, 15 or 20 minutes. He kept them in the game. He really kept them in the game, because he made sure there was saves after saves after saves. Like, I saw like 3 clinical saves he made. Yeah, 3 clinical saves he made. You can't even afford. He is a proper goalkeeper. He is a proper one. Just only maybe his defense slept off, and it is what it is. They kept on giving the ball so easily. They lost the possession so easily. And I will tell you, if they find a team that is more lethal on offense, I swear South Africa will get knocked out like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can easily get a basketball scoreline, because they are giving the ball too cheaply, too easily. So when you get someone who can dominate you and is on target every time, man, he gonna obliterate you. He will kill you. So there is something going to the second game. South Africa has to change on how they play, on how they possess. Okay, I like how they are trying to build up from the back. Yeah, it's a good thing. But you watch on how your players are doing it, then you need to change the formation immediately, because they were not comfortable with it. They were not comfortable with it. I think most of them, they play in the same team. But now when you miss the maybe 5 top players, because they didn't pick the whole team, I think they picked 6 players from Mamelodi Sundowns. And if all of them are in the first 11 starting, they will try to emulate, or they try to copy-paste what they do in the club. So when it comes here, you'll get there are 5 people who are missing to complete this pattern. So they will struggle with the rest, because they are not from the same playing strategy or playing formation. So that's exactly what happened. They are trying to build up from behind, but some of them were very clumsy. They are very clumsy. And then their challenges, they are too physical, and the challenges are very rough. Yeah, but for me, I accept, because I'm an African and I know how our football is. We are not soft boys. We are not soft boys. So about Mexico, they were not clinical enough. They could have gotten more than 3 goals. And then this is a record where a record has been broken. Yeah, not really broken, because the record is still there when Netherlands were playing somebody else. I think in the early years, it was 4 red cards in one game in a World Cup stage. So this one is I think is the second most red carded game that has we have ever experienced in a World Cup stage. Yeah, so 3 red cards were awarded. South Africa got the first one, and then they were awarded the second one. And then what was the defender? I don't know the defender's name for Mexico. What was he trying to think? What was he doing? What was he doing? He could have just tried to shield the ball out. Like, give him at least give him an engagement, small engagement. Then let the player, your fellow men, come and help you neutralize it. But you rough him up, and you are the last man. No, that one you failed. But so for so many games to come, we're gonna analyze them slowly and slowly. We are happy. The World Cup is here. Now we are really happy. Men, we are really happy. People who love football, we are happy. And we're gonna go dissect it slowly and slowly and slowly. We're gonna peel it layer by layer. Yeah, until we reach the finals. We're gonna be on your screens for a moment. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody who's watching my content. Thank you so much, everybody who's sharing, everybody who's posting it, everybody who's liking and commenting. Thank you so much. I don't take it for granted. See you into the next. Thank you.